One thing about me, I'm gonna get through some products. Okay. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to miss any of my uploads. Okay, y'all, it's Empties time and I'm running a few days late. I really wanted to do this the weekend, like after Thanksgiving, like Black Friday weekend, but I was lazy. Okay. So here we are. Okay, today is the 3rd. The reason why I wanted to do this last weekend is just so that I have a little more time to get some things emptied for December, because what if I have nothing emptied by the end of the month? Let's not think about that. Let's get into what I have emptied right now. So if you're interested in my empties over the last few weeks, then just keep on watching. So first up, I have a big bag here. Okay, pretty deep, full of stuff. I have a little bag. Okay, she's not full, but she's got stuff in it. Okay, first up in this bag, I have the body wash from Dove. It is the Melanin Even Tone. So I like the way it smells. It's lightly exfoliating, and I wasn't like over the moon about it, but it's not necessarily something I would say I would never repurchase. So it might be one and done, but if you see it again in the haul, then yeah. Next is Bare Vanilla from Victoria's Secret. I think this is my second one of these, maybe even third. I remember, I'm not sure if it's still the case, but once upon a time, these were like rare gems to find during SAS, like online on the website. The shower gels in the main scents, like this, Pure Seduction, Love Spell, Coconut Passion. So when I saw these, I definitely bought quite a few, and I think I have maybe 2 more. I don't think I have any more in Bare Vanilla, but I'm pretty sure I have a couple more of these. So I still was really saying nothing, but I finished a Bare Vanilla body wash, and I don't think I would repurchase any more of them from Victoria's Secret, but again, if you see another one, then yeah. Let's keep it in line. Next here is Bare Vanilla Untamed. So this is a Project Use It Up item. Definitely glad to have this emptied, and I really do like the scent, but I think I'm done buying lotions from Victoria's Secret simply because they're not moisturizing for me personally. Can't speak for anybody else. For me personally, I don't find these moisturizing, so I would rather have a lotion or cream that actually moisturizes and hydrates my skin above a scent, because I can always add fragrance. Next here, this is a fragrance mist from Pink. It's Pink Macaron. Okay. I thought I liked this scent, and the more I sprayed this, the more I hated the scent. So the more I sprayed it, I get none of that macaron accord that's allegedly in here. It's just very sour cranberry. So for that, if this ever came back, I would not repurchase in a mist. And honestly, I want to say I'm done buying mists from Pink, because when you spray them, it sprays out so much water, and for me personally, it smells more like alcohol than the fragrance is supposed to be. So for that, at least if I tell myself that, I'll stop buying them so I can finally start getting my fragrance mist countdown. I don't know how long it's going to take, but yeah, I still really say nothing. Let's move on. Next, I have a body cream from Bath and Body Works. This is Coffee and Whiskey. Child, I haven't done that in so long. So empty, one and done. This, again, I probably wouldn't buy any more body creams from Bath and Body Works. I think as far as Bath and Body Works goes, the moisturizers, I would probably just do the body butters when there's like a body care sale, like $4.95, $5.95, $6.50, one of those, like for total body cares. I would do the body butters, not the lotions. Okay, they can keep them because I don't want to be dripping fairy dust. But yeah, and I have one more tube, like one more body cream tube from Bath and Body Works left, and I am so happy so I can finally get that done and move on from that chapter. Nothing wrong with it, it's just for me with these how they can go bad, and yeah, that is a turn off for me. And I just find that for Bath and Body Works specifically, the moisturizers, I think the body butters are the best for me. Again, it's just for me. Okay, next I have a few travel empties. So first here, this is the Baby Mild Castile soap. So Castile soap is a staple in my hygiene routine. So I will probably keep the container and just refill it. So in the event I do travel again, I will be able to just use this. But at the same time, I feel like I have plenty of TSA compliant. I'm just hold on to this. But I would not repurchase these anymore because I do buy the refills. There's a cardboard carton that they sell them in Target, or if I just buy a plastic container with Castile soap. But where I'm going with this is I don't need to buy any more of these in this size because I buy them in the big bottles and I could just have this and continue to refill it. Next here is a mini mouthwash from TheraBreath. So yeah, I'm not sure if I would continue repurchasing these either for that same reason. If I buy the big bottle, I might not need to buy these. I probably will still have a few mini mouthwashes on hand just to have some, but I could probably fill up some empty clear containers with mouthwash because it's already expensive enough to travel. So sometimes you got to cut corners in some places. So if I have to use the empty containers, like buy a pack of empty containers and put mouthwash, body wash, Castile soap, whatever, to say, because them little minis start to add up. You go thinking, you know, everything's inexpensive, and the next thing you know, you spent $50. I'm just saying. All right, I'm just saying. So next here I have two travel size body washes from Saltaire. One is Exotic Pulp and the other is Santal Bloom. So I like the way these smell, but again, what I just said, I probably wouldn't repurchase these. I think I'm at the point now with traveling. I'm not a frequent traveler, despite how it may seem. Okay, but I'm hitting a point where I was buying these because I was just too lazy to get some TSA compliant containers and fill them up. I think I'm past that point now. I don't need to be lazy. I can fill up containers because I have a plethora of body washes. I got a plethora of stuff I could use to take with me. So yeah, these smell good. I've had these both in a full size, and I think I still have one of these like waiting in the wings to be used. So I do enjoy these, and these are something that I wouldn't mind having in my collection again in a full size. Okay, couple more mini items. These are the Body Glaze samplers. So I have bought two 12-packs, so I'm slowly but surely working my way through them. So the first one here is Birthday Frosting. I'm not sure if that's gonna focus at all for you to see it. Wait, we might. I can't tell because my computer's too far, but it's Birthday Frosting. It's meh. Now, for me in general, with some of these body glazes, they are very moisturizing in general, so I can't take that away from them. But some of these, I'm feeling like they won't age well scent wise, because I open this and I just put my nose to smell this and it doesn't smell good. So yeah, I think I have a few more of these in the bigger bag that are empty, but Great for moisturizing, especially with it being colder. Great for using on your feet so your skin can stay nice and hydrated. So I do love that. So, but this scent specifically, I would not buy in the full size. This other one, however, this is Siamo. This one was shockingly surprising. Like, and it still smells good in here. Now, I feel like there is something that they use in making the glazes, because I'm noticing that same undertone, and that thing, whatever it is, it's a really strong scent. I don't know which product it is that they use in these. I don't know if it's the beeswax. I don't know if it's one of the oils, but whatever it is, it's a very strong scent. And sometimes it can overpower whatever the actual fragrance is supposed to be. But Siamo to me smells really good. It's sweet, but kind of, I want to say it's unisex. I think Siamo's supposed to be for the men, but to me, it's sweet. So I really like Siamo. It's one of those sweet, inoffensive kind of scents that you could just throw on and just run with it. So this one may or may not be in a Black Friday haul in the full size, hopefully. Okay. I am traumatized from the Canvas Beauty Live, so I'm gonna just move on before I start crashing out. Okay, next I have 3 travel sprays. First one here is Cocoa Paradise from Bath and Body Works. This is a coconut, white floral, beachy, such a good scent. This is like one of my favorite coconut scents, one of my favorite like summery scents from Bath and Body Works. This and Kayali Utopia Cocoa eats down. Down. Okay. Compliment magnets. This, I love this. I have probably 1 or 2 more of these, and I'm pretty sure I still have the full size fragrance to this. But if this comes back, this is something I would repurchase. Okay. Next here is Missy. Hold on. Okay, I thought I was knocked something over. This is Missy by Rosie Jane. So this is another summer floral, similar scent profile, not as salty as Cocoa Paradise, but it's definitely a beachy floral. So good. What was that scent? I think Tropidelic that came out earlier this year has a very similar scent profile to this. Love this scent. I'm not sure if I would repurchase this in the full size, because while it is a scent profile I love, I think my favorite coconut floral is still Kayali's Utopia Cocoa. So she reigns supreme. Okay. So if I'm gonna do a repurchase for a coconut floral, it would be that. Or Cocoa Paradise. Okay. Good, but like not at the top of my list for beachy florals. And then this last one here is a rollerball. This is Victoria's Secret Bear. This is such a good skin scent, in my opinion. Like, your skin but better. Just put this on and you just, every time I wear it, I just feel so soft every time I wear Victoria's Secret Bear. So I already have this in a full size bottle, so I don't need to repurchase anytime soon. But if that bottle runs out, this is a scent I will repurchase. This, and I wish they would bring back Cali Musk 12. Those two together. Silent Assassin, and it goes crazy in the heat. Like, I wore this with Musk 12 out in Vegas, and it was like 95, somewhere between 95 and 100 degrees. And I had walked from my hotel, and I was walking around, and I was staying at Bally's, well, what's now currently Horseshoe, and I ended up across the street at the shops at Caesars. While on the map it looks like a short trek, but in the heat and then the elevators and then crossing the street and all of that. It's quite a journey, okay? It's quite a journey. So I was sweating and panting, okay, by the time I got there, and somebody said I smelled good. And I'm like, me? Like, as much as I'm sweating over here, like, I'm visibly sweating, and you said I smelled good, and I'm wearing Victoria's Secret Bear and Cali Musk. So Cali Musk isn't here, but Victoria's Secret Bear, if you're going to be somewhere in the heat, just know this scent goes great in the heat. At least for me. So I've been spending a long time on this, so let me just move on. So that's everything from the little bag. So let's get into the big mama. Clearly got through some things. All right. First up, TheraBreath and the Clean Mint. So this has become a staple for me. I was kind of rotating between different mouthwashes, but I think this is my favorite of the TheraBreath line because I've been doing this one, the light blue one, the pink one, that, like, I don't know if it's yellow or green, whatever color that wants to be, but I keep coming back to this one. So this is where I'm at, and I started buying it in the larger size. So yeah, would repurchase. Next here, this is Tree Hut Cinnamon Dolce Body Wash. This one, I did like it. I wouldn't be opposed to spending the block on this. Not something I feel like I need to rush out and buy, but I do like it. I'm currently using the scrub in the shower. Next here is the Elle Foam Wash. This is a feminine wash, the daily care one. I would repurchase. I'm currently using the Monistat one. I felt like I've been using this for so long, so what if I like rotate between the two, like use this one for a few months and then use the Monistat? You know, they both work fine for me. I really love this one in heat though. Let me just tell you, okay? Because I've got extra crevices. So this, you know how you sweat? Sometimes you can smell like you've been sweating and moving and shaking and all of that. And I don't get that when I use this in the heat. So yeah. That's all I have to say. Love this. Would repurchase. Next up, this is the Lumi Acidified Body Wash in Clean Tangerine. Obsessed with this stuff as well. Similar story. You use this especially when you're in heat, like out when it's hot. Works really great. And front to back, okay. I don't want to get too deep into it, but just know, okay. Yes, okay, especially the back, but would continue to repurchase. This is a staple for me now. Next here, this is from House Urban. This is the Glaze Dry Body Oil in the scent Cakey. So when I first got these oils from this brand, I thought they were really strong, really potent, but it took me a while to actually get around to using them because I just have so much stuff. So I feel like that might have altered my experience of these, because by the time I started to use these, it kind of smelled more like the carrier oil as opposed to the fragrance oil that it's supposed to be. So for that, I probably wouldn't repurchase these, but I would revisit this once I get to a point where I am running low on body oils, just so that I can get to it sooner rather than later. So I'm noticing that with my body oils in general, that it's better to get to these sooner as opposed to later, because the carrier oil starts to steal the show. So yeah, I'm not gonna say wouldn't repurchase. I'm gonna say I want to spin the block once I get my oil count down, which is gonna be a while, but yeah. So House Urban, let's move on. Next here, this is Tom Ford Soleil Neige. This is the shimmering body oil. Y'all, this stuff, okay. So there is the Soleil Neige, the Soleil Blanc, and what I learned is the Soleil Blanc Rose Gold. I thought that big one was just a larger size of Soleil Blanc, but it's Rose Gold. And if I have to rank them, I'm gonna say the regular Soleil Blanc is the best, and then Soleil Neige, and then the Rose Gold one, just based on how they show up on my skin. That regular gold Soleil Blanc looks so good on my skin, like so good. This looks good as well, but I think the gold shows up better on my brown skin. And then the rose gold, I think it's a little darker, so it kind of just blends in with me. So I'm not looking as shimmery as I would like. So when I bought these, I bought 2 of these because they were 11 bucks at the cosmetics company store. So this is the first one, I believe. Yes, this is the first one. So I still have another full size of these to go, but once that one empties, I would not repurchase this. And I have that big bottle of the rose gold one, but I prefer the regular Soleil Blanc, and I think it only comes in this size. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled at the cosmetics company store because I think that's where I got that one in the first place. If not, I can get another bottle during a Sephora sale for 20% off, because that stuff looks so good on brown skin. So if you're going out to the beach, or if you're out just somewhere warm and you're wearing shorts, that's one thing I learned about myself. Put some shimmer on me, okay? If I got my legs out, I'm gonna be shimmering and glistening, okay? So yes, I say all that to say, this stuff, while it ranks second in my listing for the Tom Ford oils, this stuff lasts. It stays on. It survives water, because I was wearing this in Jamaica, Mexico. This stuff, okay, you have to scrub it off, okay? Even if you get in water or you get in a pool, you're still gonna have to scrub this off. So yeah, money well spent. Next here is from Sol de Janeiro. It's the Boom Boom Firmeza oil. This, I was shocked that this was empty. I was like, wait a minute, where's the rest of it? So I need more of this. I need to repurchase this. I also need to get my oil count down. So because of the price point, this is something that I'll just wait for the next Sephora sale, and hopefully I've used up a good amount of oils between then. If not, I'm still going to be buying this at 20% off. So yeah, I know there's sales now with Sol de Janeiro, but I'd rather do it next year and get some Sephora points. So that's all I have to say. Love this, would repurchase. Next here is the Coffee and Whiskey Shower Gel from Bath and Body Works. One and done, would not repurchase. I like the way the cologne smells, but using this in the shower, it smells like a man, okay? And well, I'm not opposed to that. If it's gonna smell like a real man, it need to be a real man in there. So I was looking around, I ain't see one, so let's move on. Next up, this is the Lemon Cream Body Wash from J.R. Watkins. I found this at Rite Aid. Would not repurchase this. I could not get a good lather whatsoever, and for it to smell so fragrant when you smell through this, I was getting crickets in the shower. So that was quite a letdown. So yeah, would not repurchase. I have these makeup removing wipes. I found these at Dollar General. So yeah, these are actually pretty good. So I feel like I would absolutely repurchase these. I bought like 2 or 3 of them. So I'm trying to finish up the 1-pack I have from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx, one of those stores. But I could see myself spending a block and buying more of these. Next, these are some kojic acid and turmeric cleansing pads. Y'all, okay. I feel like I bought these like a year ago. They were sitting behind something, so I forgot all about them, and then I randomly locked eyes with it, so I picked it up. Then I was kind of like on the mad dash to use them because it was approaching the expiration date, but I still wasn't consistent enough with them to feel like I noticed any significant results. And there was kind of a scent to them, and once I realized there was this chemical scent to them, it wasn't irritating my skin, but I stopped putting it on my face, and I was just using it on my underarms because it's supposed to help with like skin lightening and all that. So I don't know if I would repurchase this or not. I would be interested in trying maybe a turmeric wash or something to help with like dark spots on my body. So yeah, I can't attest to if these work or not, but if they work for you, definitely let us know in the comments, because maybe I'll reconsider and spin the block and try and be consistent. Next up, this is Berry Waffle Cone. This is, I think, my second mist in this scent. Yeah. I was conflicted about Berry Waffle Cone at first, and then I ended up enjoying that first set, so I had bought another one. I feel like I'm on my... This is the second mist. I have one more in my backup bin, and I found a cream in there as well, so I'm gonna try and use that during this month. But yeah, I don't need to repurchase because I do have a full size in that bin. So I don't know, but if I didn't have one, I might spend the block on this, because I do like the way this smells. It smells like crunch berry cereal, if you don't know what this smells like. Next here is Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. We love to see it. I thoroughly enjoyed this scent. I have at least 2 fragrance mists, and then they came out with, what was it, blueberry bundt cake, which to me it kind of smells the same. So yeah, would not repurchase the body cream though, but if they do bring it back, actually I think I have a backup mist, so I don't need a mist. Okay, and I need to stop hoarding the ones I got, so we're gonna move on. Next is Chai Latte. One and done, would not repurchase. Next here is Wrapped in Vanilla. This scent just always is gonna smell good to me. It's just the creamiest, decadent, delicious vanilla frosting kind of scent. I probably wouldn't repurchase in the shower gel. And I do have a fragrance mist, and I think I might have 2 fragrance mists in this, so I don't need to repurchase. But if I didn't have any and I seen him or her, I will have to spend the block on a mist. Yeah, it's a scent that if they bring it back, I hope they would bring it back in a body butter. That will go so crazy for me. Okay. Next up is a body scrub. This is White Peach and Crushed Rice. It was cute. Didn't knock my socks off, but I'm not opposed to spinning the block on Dove body scrubs. What I've been noticing with me and scrubs, because I had went a while where I wasn't using any because I had over exfoliated my skin to the point where everything was irritating me. So I had went a while without using a scrub. So now using that Tree Hut scrub in the shower, I'm like, oh God. So I am struggling. So I think once that's done, I probably, even though I'm not over the moon about Dove scrubs, I probably would just use these instead because it's not abrasive. I think now I have over exfoliated to the point where I don't think I can use an abrasive scrub anymore like I used to. Like my skin starts screaming. So I can go with a nice lighter scrub. So I still have to really say nothing. Next up is a Blueberry Sugar Pancake shower gel. I am making a dent in my shower gel collection, and I love to see it because y'all, I have so many, and yeah, I'm trying to knock them bad boys out. So yeah, love the scent, probably wouldn't repurchase. Next up here is Wicked Vanilla Woods. This one, I'm not sure if I actually like this in the shower scrub. I'm not sure I actually enjoy this in the shower scrub, so I'm glad it's gone. Next here, this is Pure Seduction La Creme. Child, okay. I locked eyes with it and just started using it. So again, to get through the mist, you gotta spray it, okay? Look, I remember I threw out a random number and I kept seeing comments like that's too many or they can't spray that much. That's fine. Don't spray that much. And then don't come complain that you can't empty your fragrance mist, okay? I don't have to be able to say it, but either you're gonna spray it or you're not gonna spray it. If you're gonna spray it, it's gonna get empty. And if you're not gonna spray it, you ain't gonna get it empty. So you doing a little 15, 20 cute little sprays. It's cute, whatever. And you can still stick around with them full bottles, wondering why they're not on E. So add a 0 to that, and then you can start getting through them. And then, yeah, spray your clothes. You can, for me, I spray my limbs, like my arms and legs now. I'm too scared to spray the torso. I'm too scared I might point in the wrong direction. So I spray my limbs, I spray my clothes, I spray rooms, okay, linen because it's alcohol. So yeah, that's how you gotta get, that's how you're gonna get through them. One thing about me, I'm gonna struggle a little bit. Okay, hold on. I have soap, 2 white bars, 1 sensitive skin bar. Dove for me is a staple. I'm gonna always repurchase. Next here is a moisturizing body wash in Into the Night. I think this is my second one. I would not repurchase. I have probably like 4, maybe 5 moisturizing body washes left. So hopefully those bad boys can be gone within the next couple of months as well. Next here, this is the La Roche-Posay toner. So I didn't have an issue with this toner, even though I went and tried the one from Caudalie. So I'm not opposed to revisiting this. I don't know if I found like the one as far as toners go yet. So yeah, didn't have an issue with it. So I may or may not repurchase. I don't know. Another shower gel. This is Cinnamon Donut Swirl. I think I had like 2 or 3 of these. I hope this is the last one. And I don't think I'll be repurchasing any more shower gels from Bath and Body Works. Next here is the Fragrance Mist to Chai Latte. I might have a backup to this. I don't know. If I saw it again, would I repurchase? Actually, I don't even remember what this smells like, so I kind of can't even answer that. It sounds like I would like this scent profile and repurchase, but it's still a pink mist, and I don't like the way they perform for me. I don't like how they smell like alcohol, so I should not repurchase. Didn't I just talk about this like 5 minutes ago? Let's move on. Next here, this is from Whim. This is a brand at Ulta. This is in the scent Macadamia. This smells so good. Oh my gosh. If they make this in body care, so delicious, would repurchase. Next up are my babies. Okay. These are my babies. Hold on. Donna's Recipe. Yeah, I knew she was coming. Okay. So I finished these middle of November. So today is December 3rd. And I started taking them again yesterday when my shipment delivered. Okay. So I went 2 weeks without them. I do like to take breaks, you know, periodically, just so that I don't become too tolerant to them. I think that's why I probably started taking 3, because I feel like I was becoming tolerant to the biotin. But yeah, for me, these work great for my hair growing on my scalp. But you know what? Yes, it does make hair grow everywhere, but I'm not hairy. So while I do have hair growing, it's still not a lot of hair, and I still only got 6 good hairs between my eyebrows. So still be growing everywhere else but there. So I still be looking like a Cabbage Patch doll. So anyways, love these. Will continue to repurchase. Next, these are the cotton pads. The Sephora brand cotton pads. I do think they're a little big, but I still like them. I did buy another pack of these during the sale, and I'll probably repurchase. Next, I have my other baby. My babies. Okay. Okay. The One Size setting spray. Okay. So this is the last one I had bought in the full size, and I'm going to stick to this size now because I feel like this size sprays out stronger for me, and I feel like once, like in this size, once it starts hitting that halfway mark, it could just be in my head, but I feel like that extra air in here doesn't make this work as well as it could for me. I feel like once it starts getting past halfway empty, it's just not as strong as it was. So for that reason, I just stick to this size. And not ideal cost wise, but for performance, it does what I need it to do. Okay, so we'll continue to repurchase. Next up here is Vanilla Clouds. This is a nice, soft, kind of fresh scent. Really enjoy this with eyelash. I think I have another, I don't even know if I finished the mist to this or not. I might have, I don't know. But if, I still think I have another backup mist to this. Anyways, I still said I would not repurchase the lotion though. Next up here is Iced Sugar Plum. Okay. This, I forgot how good this smells. Okay, do you love a good gourmand? Like a good graham cracker. Just, this smells so good. I don't typically be reading those, but it kind of smells, it doesn't say graham cracker, but I kind of get a little graham cracker vibe a little bit. Sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, whipped marshmallow. This smells so freaking delicious. Like, did I lose the mist to this again? I pulled the mist. I saw it recently, child. Okay, I will lose my head if it attached to my body. But this smells so freaking good, okay? If they bring this back, I might get another mist. I don't need it, but she's that good. Let me keep it on track. Next up here is Moon Spiced Apple. Again, another one that smells really good. A nice, like it says, spicy apple scent. This one is just, if you like Camera, if you like Angel Share, this goes so good with that, with those, everything. And I still have the mist to this, and I might have a backup mist to this as well. Next up here is Wicked Vanilla Woods. Okay, empty. Listen, one thing about me, I'm gonna get through some products. Okay. And unfortunately, the more I used that cream to Wicked Vanilla Woods, the more I was like, do I like this scent actually? Because I don't know. I haven't gotten into the mist yet, but I don't know. Anyways, next up here is Coconut Woods from Pink. One and done, would not repurchase. I did like the way it smells, but yeah, would not repurchase. I think what my issue has been is I've been reaching for these pink mists back to back. Maybe if I start swapping out and reaching for like Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works instead of these back to back to back, maybe I would stop hating on them so much. So I don't know. Let's move on. Next here is Wrapped in Vanilla. So good, so delicious. Already spoke about this. Same thing with the body creams. Even though it's one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works, I just can't with these body creams. Next up here is Sugar Plum from Trader Joe's. I think this is the last cream I had in that trio set. I don't remember the names of the other three scents, but I do recall misplacing this. But what was lost is now found, and she's empty. That set was cool. I may or may not repurchase if I see that. I don't mind the Trader Joe's body butters. I think in that size, it does make them much easier to finish. Next here, another oil from House Urban. This is in the Dalgona scent. I think of the ones I tried, this might have been my least favorite. Yeah, it does smell a little like burnt coffee, which probably kind of what Dalgona is a little, but that carrier oil, and it's not their fault. That's why I'm going to spend the block on House Urban at some point. It's my fault because I took so long to get around to actually using these. So yeah. Yeah, I probably still wouldn't repurchase in this scent specifically though. Maybe something else. Next up here, this is from Enchanted Essentials. This is a body wash in the Care For You scent, which I think this is their impression of Kayali's Eat and Juicy Apple. I personally didn't get a great lather from this, so I don't think I would repurchase it for that reason. I love a good, like, a good lather for body washes. So yeah, and with it being this small at the price point, I'm like, I'm gonna get through this in like 3 days. So I need to be a little bigger than that. But yeah, it does smell good though. So that's what I can say. Next up, I have a room spray in the scent Laundry Day. Love this, would repurchase. Next here is a toothpaste. This is the Colgate Total. I think I'm just going to stick to the Optic White. I keep trying to give other things a chance. And then, yeah, I didn't dislike the toothpaste. I just think I like the Optic White one a little better. Next up is this Secret deodorant. This is the Clinical Invisible Solid and Completely Clean. Y'all know how deodorants be looking. So, but I would repurchase. Next here, this is actually not empty. This is from Body Prescriptions. It is their vitamin C infused lip scrub. This came in a 3-pack and I recall buying them. I tossed the other 2. This felt like I was putting, like, what is that? Love Beauty and Planet brand. They have scrubs, which to me feels like they took the regular existing body butters they have and added some light exfoliant beads. Imagine that, but make it hard, like rock hard. Like, I just didn't feel like I was getting an exfoliant at all from this. So it was a waste. So that's why it's in there. So anyways, I've got more samples here from Canvas Beauty. This first one is Marshmallow Toast. Let me see if the scent is still sticking around here. This one's light. It's cool. My struggle with Canvas Beauty, other than how the live sales send me over the edge, like I was crashing out last week trying to keep up, but unless it's a sale, they're expensive. Like, I don't know. But Marshmallow Toast, it's okay. Like, I don't know if that's one I would want in a full size. This next one here is Siama. So this one I did like. I feel like if you, I'm not going to say it smells exactly like the Eat It Raw oil, but if you like that oil, this and that, they go together. Okay. They go together. So I did order this in the body drops, not glaze. So we'll see how that goes. Next up here is Caramel Creme Brulee. So this one was strong, very fragrant. It's just whatever that is they use to make these, it starts to smell really strong in here. And that has me concerned because at the price point, it's not going to smell the same for me in a couple of weeks. And I don't like that. That's what my hesitation is after trying some of these. It's like you fall in love with the scent. And then after it sits, sometimes it doesn't age well. And that has me spooked a little. Okay. And then this last one here is Banana Cream Pie. Y'all, this one smelled so good, but the same thing, like this almost smells like nail polish remover in here. That is scary, okay? That is scary. So these, I find them to be super moisturizing, okay? Put them on your feet and put your socks on and your, feet stay nice and moisturized, especially if they're being cold. But something in these, it's driving me crazy. And now I'm concerned because I did order 2 more full-size glazes and I am kind of scared because I don't know if I'm going to have that same experience. I don't feel like the glazes I have currently in the full size are doing that, having that weird smells they age. Maybe it could just be these, but what is in these that these start smelling weird after a couple of like weeks? Because they're so small, like to the point where I could finish 1 to 2 a week depending on how, if I'm using just that one like by itself, I could finish one in a week. So it's not like it's sitting out for months and months and months. So that has me concerned. So I don't know, but I wouldn't be opposed to the body drops. However, I have 2 bottles of banana brulee from Dawkins, which initially they weren't the same banana to me, but I'm now nervous, like what if I get this in the drops and it kind of smells exactly like banana brulee. I don't know, I'm doing a lot of babbling. Let's move on. Next, these are Airwick refills. I think the scent is in fresh cotton, so like it, would repurchase. Next here, these are Morphe brow pencils. One is the micro brow and one is the definer brow. I'm trying to line them up in hopes. Ciao. Okay. In hopes. The font's too small. Let's move on. I'm not even gonna do that to either of us. The font is too small. But if you can see, one of them kind of has a slanted tip and one of them is more of a fine tip. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but yeah, they both do the same thing, okay? I just can't make up my mind with either. I like them both, love them both. So yeah, that's why I always rotate back and forth between the two. These have become my new brow staple. As much as I have ranted and raved about the Sephora ones, these, they got me with these, and they're cheaper, so how can I not? Next here is a lash glue. This is the Kiss lash glue. Staple for me, would repurchase. Next here is the Strawberry Snowflakes hand cream. Would not repurchase. I don't find those Bath and Body Works hand creams are keeping my hands moisturized. So yeah. And next I have 2 pocket bags. One is Mango Papaya Paradise and the other is Raspberry Tangerine. Both smell really good. Can't say that I wouldn't repurchase. So yeah. Okay, next I have a sample here. This is Baccarat Rouge 540. Not sure if you'll be able to read the font, but once upon a time, okay, you had to order these from the MFK site in France and they put a limit on how many you could order. Let's just say I got cut off. Okay. They said, ma'am, you have exceeded the amount of order. Okay. So I'm like, let me start getting through some of my samples. So something I still struggle to actually smell, which is why I was buying the samples. Next here, okay. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I should probably hold on. That's enough to, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. Let me put that to the side. I'm still mark it as empty though, but that's enough. Next here, this is from, these next 3 are from Dapper. First up is their impression of Escapade Gourmand. Definitely enjoyed this. I wouldn't repurchase. I prefer Mellow Vanilla from Genre. I do like it, but I like Mellow Vanilla better. Next, this is Juicy Creme de la Berry. I did like this. So I don't know if I would repurchase this or if I would repurchase Dua's version. So yeah. And then the last one here is Bianco Latte. I did really like this at first, and then I got Bianco Latte. Yeah. It's like, that's David Ruffin. Bianco Latte, that's David Ruffin. Okay. And then them the Temptations. Okay. That's Gladys Knight. Them the Pips. was like, who are you? And honestly, yeah, I prefer the OG to this. So it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It ain't the OG though. Okay. That's the tricky part about smelling the real thing. Sometimes you just you be forced to spend all your monies. I've been talking a long time, haven't I? I don't know when I became a motor mouth, but this is the last item. This is Black Opium, the OG. This, I think, if it's not the oldest bottle in my collection, well, was the oldest bottle, one of the oldest bottles in my collection. Okay. It probably is actually the oldest bottle in my collection. I've had this since probably 2016, 2017. Like, I've always been into fragrance, but I used to feel like I have to have a reason to wear them. So I wasn't really wearing them. And then once I started getting into fragrance, that's when I started to realize I was buying all the stuff that everybody was ranting and raving about, whether or not I actually liked the scent. Now, this scent was still strong, okay, when I was using it. I was like, dang. And I don't think I'm a Black Opium gal, okay. It smells like coffee. It's like a floral coffee scent. I like the neon one, the green one, but let's just say I'm glad she finally emptied, okay? I will not repurchase. So that is everything that I have emptied out over the last couple of weeks. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.